Here are some things that all good readers remember. Predict what the book will be about. Ask yourself questions as you read. Try and work out difficult words. Listen to yourself as you read. Reread when you need to.
Can you predict what this book is about? Click on a book feature to find out. Title. The title tells you something about the story. Can you predict what the story is about by reading the title? Illustration. The illustration on the cover of the book shows you something that is happening in the story. The picture on the front of the book shows you something you will find inside the book. What does this picture show you? What is this illustration about? Blurb. The blurb gives you a quick summary of the story. Can you predict what the story is about by reading the blurb? Table of Contents. The table of contents is a list of the chapters in the story.
The Snow Race, written by Meredith Costain, illustrated by Tom Karima. Click on the speaker on each page to hear the story read.
If you get stuck, click on the Help button.
If you are having trouble working out a word, try these strategies. Skip the word and read on to the end of the sentence. Can you guess what the word is now? Does it make sense and sound right? Look at the start of the word. What sound do you hear when you say the first letter? Can you sound out the first 2 or 3 letters? Look at the whole word. Are there any parts you can sound out? Break the word into syllables. Reread the whole sentence. Can you think of a word now that makes sense and sounds right?
The Snow Race, written by Meredith Costain, illustrated by Tom Karima.
Contents.
Excellent Ideas, page 1. Raiding the Garage, page 6. The Dusty Box, page 12. Pine Needle Legs, page 18. Race Day, page 21. The Big Finish, page 26. Lake Mountain, page 31. Jing's Email, page 32. The Snow Race Rap, page 34. Glossary, page 36. Characters. Jing, Danny, Rani, Ali, Dylan, Matt, Tom, Jess, Mr. Chen, Rock. Chapter 1, Excellent Ideas. I trudge through the rain to Danny's place. I am going to visit my friends. Trudge, sludge, splash. I'm making sprays of water with my boots. Hurry up, Jing, yells Danny from his front window. We're watching the toboggan racing on TV. Shut the window, Danny, everyone yells together. We all crowd around the TV to watch the toboggan race. Riders are zooming downhill on plastic toboggans. Look at them go, says Danny. Wish I could do that, says Ali. Jess gives us a big grin. Maybe we can, she says. We could have our own snow race. You must be joking, I say. There isn't any snow. Not around here, but there's snow on Lake Mountain, says Jess. My dad could take us there to have a race, says Danny. Yeah, says Jess. I'd probably go so fast I'd break the sound barrier. I'd like to break the sound barrier. I wish it had been my idea. I suppose it's not a bad idea, I say. This could be another chance for me to take on Danny Hazard. Rani looks sad. I haven't got a toboggan, she says. Neither have I, says Matt. Jess opens her mouth to speak, but it's time I took charge of this project. I haven't got a toboggan either, I say. But you know what? I'm going to make my own. Cool idea, Jing, say Rani and Matt. Oh yes, I am the queen of cool ideas. So what will you use to make these cool toboggans? Says Danny. Danny has a smirk on his face because he has a proper plastic toboggan with a rope to hang on to. I say, staring at the TV. I need time to think. I know. We'll ask Mr. Hazard if we can raid his garage. It's full of old junk we could use. This is going to be fun, says Jess. That's just what I was thinking, I say. Come on, let's get started. Chapter 2, Raiding the Garage. We all troop out to the Hazard garage. There are a couple of old inner tubes stacked in a corner. We used them all the time when I was a kid, says Mr. Hazard. I think I'll stick with my boogie board, says Jess. Well, I'll try it, says Rani, grabbing one of the tubes. Matt pokes around under some old boxes, but then he decides to take the other inner tube. Ellie spies an old plastic baby bath. It looks like a giant peanut shell. Plastic is really slippery, says Ellie. This will fly over the snow. Ellie climbs in. His legs and arms hang over the edges like spaghetti. Cool, says Ellie. Now everyone has a toboggan. Everyone except me. I haven't got a boogie board and there are no inner tubes or baby baths left. Besides, I need a toboggan that will go really fast. Fast enough to beat Danny. The next day, we all meet at Danny's again. Stuff is spread out all over the grass. Everyone is decorating their toboggans. Rani and Matt paint bright orange flames on their tire tubes. Tom helps Ellie paint a big shark on the baby bath. Danny has a whole bunch of world flags. He tapes the flags all over his toboggan. Danny says most countries will cheer for him. He probably thinks he will win because he has the only real toboggan. Jess tapes peacock feathers to her boogie board. These feathers are great colours, says Jess. They will really make my boogie board stand out. There's nothing for me to do. I still haven't got a toboggan and time is running out. I've got to find a toboggan or I won't be able to race. After lunch, I visit my dad at his sports shop. There's a shipment of toboggans just in. Suddenly, a bright light goes ping in my head. Of course! Why didn't I think of this first? I give Dad a huge smile. Dad, I say, can I please borrow a toboggan? It will only be for one day. Dad shakes his head. Sorry, Jing. All these toboggans are on order. But I really need one, I say. It's for the snow race. When I was a kid, we used inner tubes or plastic trays, says Dad. I know all about that, Dad, I sigh. So, do you have one? Sorry, says Dad. No can do. I dig around at the back of Dad's shop. There must be something here I can use. I find a dusty old box at the back of a shelf. Chapter 3, The Dusty Box. I forgot about that old box. You can have it if you want, says Dad. It would probably last you the race, and its neck will help you steer. What does he mean? I open the box. Inside is a giant pink blow-up swan. It is ridiculous. I can't use this, I tell Dad. Everyone will laugh at me. I'm about to dump the pink swan, but then I remember Ali saying how slippery plastic is. I decide to take the swan. I must beat Danny Hazard, even if I have to ride a big pink bird to do it. Mr. Hazard takes us to Lake Mountain to check out the course. I leave the swan at home. I'm not ready to show it off yet. Jess has her boogie board with her. She points out a flat spot at the top of a hill. We can start the course right there, she says. It's a good push-off point. Danny skids to the bottom of the hill. This is where we'll finish, he yells, and where I'll win. The slope looks a bit too steep. Let's put in some curves, I say. That will slow us down and make it a better race. I'm built for speed, not curves, says Danny. Can't you win if there are curves? I say. I could win if you put kangaroos in my path, says Danny. Well, you won't win if I get in your path, I say. I can beat anybody, Jing. Sure you can, Danny, I say as I turn to Matt. We need to mark the course. We could use sticks to mark it out, says Matt. Yeah, says Dylan. There are piles of old sticks and branches around here. We could put some snow mounds around the curves in case we crash, says Ellie. Good idea, says Jess. Danny will need a soft landing when he crashes. Ha, says Danny. You couldn't be more wrong. Experts like me never crash. Who said you're an expert? I say. You'll see, says Danny. By the way, Jing, have you got a toboggan yet? Sure I do, I say. So can we see it? Says Danny. Well, I say. But before I can finish, Ali grabs Jess's boogie board. I'm going to be first to try out the course, says Ali, and he takes off. Chapter 4, Pine Needle Legs. Watch and learn, calls Ali. But we haven't made the snow mounds yet, says Jess. It's too late. Ali is already zooming down the hill. He's travelling fast, way too fast. The hairs on his head are sticking up. Whoa! Screams Ali. He looks like an echidna on a roller coaster. Turn your body to the right, calls Jess. It will slow you down. But Ali keeps on going. Lean to the left, calls Dylan. But Ali keeps on going. Help! Screams Ali. Use your feet as brakes, Ali, calls Matt. Ali sticks his feet out in front. The boogie board wobbles to a stop right in the middle of a baby pine tree. Yow! Screams Ali. We all rush over to help him. Ali stands up. He's okay. He's just covered with pine needles. He looks like a bush on legs. Chapter 5, Race Day. On race day, we get the course ready and make snow mounds in places where we might crash. Tom and Rock are the referees. Tom checks the rules. Did I mention the rules? Rule 1. Everyone must wear a helmet, goggles and knee pads. Rule 2. At least 2 toboggans must finish the race. Everyone is excited. I look at all the toboggans. None of them looks very fast, except maybe Danny's. The ridiculous pink swan is still in its box. I decide not to bring it out until the last minute. Then I remember I still have to blow it up. I slowly open the box. Danny is watching me. He will never let me live this down. Danny doubles over with laughter as I blow up my pink swan. Dylan and Jess fall to the ground. "I just can't watch," splutters Matt. "Don't worry, Jing," whispers Rani. "I think it's a pretty swan." For some reason, that just makes me feel worse. Tom holds up a flag and we line up. I watch Tom closely and ignore Danny's sniggers. I'll show him. "Go!" shouts Tom. "Woof!" barks Rock. "We're off!" Danny moves straight to the lead. The pink swan glides along just behind him. This is a breeze. I turn around to check the others. Matt is stuck at the start. His innard shoe keeps going left and Rock is licking him. I'm gaining on Danny. He's having trouble on the curves. The swan flies around the curves like a bird. Then trouble hits. The swan is slowing down. Not only that, it is going down. Jess, Rani and Ellie whiz past me. The swan's neck is starting to flop and its head is caving in. I can't stare. I have to stop the leak. But how? Chapter 6. The Big Finish. I leap off and quickly tie a knot in the swan's neck. That stops the leak and I'm back on track in seconds. I whoosh down the hill. Dylan and Ellie have collided on a curve. Poor Rani has had a blowout. "Eat my snow!" I shout as I zoom right past them. The next racer I see is Jess. Well, parts of Jess. Most of her is covered in snow. It looks like she's not going to break the sound barrier after all. Now there's only Danny left. "Come on, Swanee!" I yell. "We can do it!" I lean forward and grit my teeth. Danny and I power towards the finish line. It's neck and neck until wham! Danny's toboggan hits a mound. It starts to wobble like jelly. Danny Hazard has got the wobbles. He swishes, he skids, he spins. Then suddenly his toboggan swivels sideways and lands smack in front of me. It's hopeless. There's nothing I can do. My swan plows into Danny. We spin and skid and my swan and I push Danny Hazard over the finish line. Danny is first and it's all because of me. Oh no! Tom arrives at the finish line. "Jing Chen," yells Tom. "I saw what happened. If you had not slammed into Danny Hazard, you would have been the clear winner of this race. So, I now declare you and your swan the snow race champions." Yes! The pink swan has carried me to victory! I hug the swan's floppy neck and make a silent promise to fix its leak. After all, when you've got a giant pink swan, you've got to take good care of it.
Lake Mountain.
Jing's email. From room2@wattlestreet.net.au to Chen@quickmail.com.au Subject, snow race. Date, Monday, 11th of August 2008, 10:20. Hi Popo and Gung Gung. Thank you for the cool long sleeve t-shirt you sent me. It's a perfect fit. I wore it last weekend for the Lake Mountain snow race. We were watching a toboggan race on TV. It looked really exciting, so we decided to have one too. Not everyone had a real toboggan. Some people made their own. We made a toboggan course on Lake Mountain. We put some curves in to stop us from going too fast. We made snow mounds on the corners to protect us in case we fell off. Just as well, Ali and Dylan stacked into each other on one of the curves and Rani had a blowout. Dad gave me an old blow-up pool toy from the sports shop. At first it was embarrassing and I had a bit of trouble with it during the race, but I am a survivor and I got it together. Matt's sled wouldn't start at all. Jess fell off hers. Danny hit a mound right at the end of the race and his toboggan got the wobbles. So of course, your clever granddaughter won, as usual. Bye for now. Love, Jing.
The Snow Race Rap by Rani Shankar. Zooming down the hill, zooming down the hill, zooming down the hill. Wow, what a thrill. Do the snow race rap, do the snow race rap. Get the wobbles in the snow race rap. Bend to the left, turn, bend to the right, turn, bending all day and turning all night. Do the snow race rap, do the snow race rap. Get the screaming memes in the snow race rap.
Glossary. Collided. Bumped into each other. Course. The area of ground on which a sporting event is held. Toboggan. A simple sled used in the snow. Wobble. Unsteady. Rocking motion.
Word sorter. Click Start. A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. The letter A has a short sound in cat and a long sound in day. Does the vowel A in these words make a short or long sound? Sort them out. Drag the correct word into the space, then click on Check It. Fantastic. Drag the next word. Fantastic. Drag the next word. Good try. This word goes in this box. Well done. Drag the next word. Good try. This word goes in this box. 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 Fantastic. Drag the next word. Good try. This word goes in this box. Fantastic. Drag the next word. Good try. This word goes in this box. Great work. Drag the next word. Great. You sorted all the words. You are really good at sorting out words. Click on Print or click Next to finish. Missing words. Here is a page from the book with some of the words missing. You can put them back. Click on Start. Drag the correct word into the space, then click on Check It. Fantastic. Try the next word. Brilliant. Try the next word. Try again. That's great. Try the next word. Try again. You can do it. Fantastic. Try the next word. That's great. They're all done. Click on Print to print your missing words page, or click Next to finish. Let's do a crossword puzzle using words from the book. A crossword is a fun way of thinking about the meaning of different words. Click on Start. Type the letters to make the word in the clue, then click on Check It. Click Delete to delete a letter. Click Clear to delete a word. That's great. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's great. Well done. Brilliant. Brilliant. Congratulations! You have finished the crossword. Click on Print to print your crossword, or click Next to finish.